What's up, everyone? In this video, we're going to be going over Nancy Pelosi's most recent stock trades and the moves she's making in the market. So we can just see over the past week, the stock market has been blasting to the upside. We have stocks like Asana up 16%. These Chinese stocks are up 10%. Square is up 6%. Zoom is blasting up. DraftKings, Apple, everything's like blasting up. And it's been a while since we've seen movement like this, and there's a lot of opportunity that comes along with that. So I figured, why not take a look and see what Nancy Pelosi has been doing in the market over the past couple months. So looking at Nancy Pelosi's trades. Now, I'm going to be fair here. We made a video a couple months ago, actually at the end of December, talking about Nancy Pelosi's trades, and she made some giant bets with MU to the upside, Roblox to the upside, Salesforce to the upside, Disney to the upside, and to be fair, her stocks did go down quite a bit. Now, then again, all stocks fell during that time for the most part, but historically, Nancy Pelosi has some amazing returns. You know, some that just blow hedge funds out of the water. So you could take that however you want, but even though her trades from her last filing kind of sucked, basically everyone's trades from that period sucked. So for this most recent filing, we could see that she did make a couple big trades. And here's what's very interesting. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this. We can see she made a couple different moves. We're going to start off with American Express. We can see that she had another move here, but that's a little bit different. It's not a stock. We could see by the asset codes according to the fd.house.gov website. She made an ownership interest type trade move thing with AllianceBernstein. So that was that. All of the rest of her moves are stock trades and options exercises. So keep that in mind. So we're going to start off with American Express. She exercised around 5,000 shares of AXP at $80 each. So here's the thing. If we look at AXP, she got 5,000 shares at $80 each. Right now the stock's at $190. But the thing is, obviously she had to pay for those call options. So it's not just like, oh, she magically got shares at 80 or whatever it is. Like, she had to pay, as we can see, a couple $100,000 for that right. So we can see right here, she had 50 call options for the 80 strike price for January 21st of 2022. And she exercised this on the expiration date. So basically, in simple terms, she's long on AXP shares, American Express shares. She's holding that. So American Express, it's a solid company. And what's pretty interesting, I think this is actually a smart move by Nancy, is that rates are rising, obviously. And that helps some areas of the market, and it hurts other areas of the market quite a bit. One of the areas that rising rates really helps is anything to do with like financial services and things like that. So looking at ETFs like XLF or KRE, which is the regional banking ETF, those are pretty good. But even these credit card stocks like Visa, MasterCard, of course, American Express, they're powerhouse companies. They're in great financial positions. They're pretty much recession-proof, and then on top of that, they benefit from rising rates. So I do think this is a smart move by Nancy right here, and I think it's interesting how she has been holding this play. So American Express, she's long, and she wants it to go up. With the next one, we have Apple, and she got 10,000 shares of Apple at $100 each. Right now, Apple is at $163 each. Like I said, though, it's not like she just magically gets 10,000 shares at $100 each. She had to pay a lot of money for that option. So, again, she's long on Apple. She wants it to go up. Apple's Apple. It's a powerhouse company. It's like the most valuable stock on the U.S. market. So, you can't really go wrong with Apple for the most part. It's all right. I mean, there's not really too much to say about it. Apple's Apple. Right now, Apple is bouncing off like that $155 support, which is decent. But then again, Nancy doesn't really care about that because she's just holding shares, and it's probably a longer-term position. So keep that in mind. With the other thing, she has PayPal. She got 5,000 shares at $100 each. Let's take a look. PayPal. Right now it's at $115. I think this is actually a smart move by Nancy again. 5,000 shares at $100 each. Yeah, 5,000 shares at $100 each. I actually like this. PayPal's actually at a good level. They're a solid company. They're in a good fundamental position, bouncing off of that huge $100 level. This is probably one of my favorite moves by Nancy, to be honest, mainly because of the level PayPal is at. Especially when you compare it to other growth companies. Like PayPal is in a good financial position. They also have more room for growth, and they're trading at a good level. So I do like this move by Nancy, and I might sell some puts on PayPal or like get some shares or something to follow her on that one. And then with the next one, we have Disney. So she has 10,000 shares at Disney at $100 each. Let's see, Disney is at 140. She got 10,000 shares at 100. 10,000 shares at $100 each. So I also like this one. I'm pretty bullish on Disney for the long term as well. Disney is it's like a kind of like a mix between like a value / safe company, but also a growth company. Disney is always innovating. They're huge into now the streaming industry with Disney Plus. They're also making some moves for the metaverse. They have a kind of a deal in the works with sports betting and ESPN with DraftKings or Caesars. More information about that will be released soon, hopefully by Disney. But I love Disney. They're great for the long term, in my opinion. Like I said, they're kind of like a hybrid between like a safe play and a growth play because, they've been around for a while. They're well established. They're in a good fundamental position, and at the same time, they do have those growth opportunities. But all in all, I mean, Nancy has been making some decent moves, but honestly, it's nothing like too crazy. It's not like she's making any crazy trades. All of these moves are for the long term. So if you're thinking like, all right, Nancy's in American Express, Apple, PayPal, and Disney, I'm just going to buy these stocks and buy these stocks and hold them for a week. That's the totally wrong approach you'll want to take because she's holding tens of thousands of shares of some of these stocks, and it's like she doesn't really care too much if they go down in the short term because she's just going to hold and like she's buying into solid companies. I mean, American Express, Apple, PayPal, and Disney, like those are some of the best stocks in the market, and a lot of them are at good levels, especially like Disney and PayPal. So check them out if you want. But yeah, I mean, like I said, to be completely fair, her last picks did fall, but then again, all the picks fell. So like, no matter what stock you were trading for the most part, from December, late December to today, it probably fell. Whether you're looking at Disney, Zoom, or the S&P 500, like it fell. So can't really blame her too much on that. And like I said, historically, her returns have been jaw-dropping. So keep that in mind. And then if you want to learn how to find these types of trades for yourself with Nancy Pelosi, head over to clerk.house.gov. You click disclosures at the top. You click financial disclosure reports. You click search reports. You can type in any name you want. So you could type in Pelosi, and then you click search. And then you can click the filing year. I'll do 2022, search again, and you just click on these little buttons right here, and you get these forms. So check it out. You can stay up to date with all of her trades. And then check out the StockedUp Discord group. It's completely free. The link will be in the description and the comments down below. We have a bunch of great people chatting in here all day long. We have some free day trades in the day trading channel, and it's a great community. It's free. You can network with people, and it's free, so check it out. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We post multiple videos every single day, and a lot of times, the topics you guys comment in the comments down below, I usually end up making a video about those stocks, and not too many other channels do that. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Besides that, thank you guys so much for watching.